Yeah, this is weird. Anyway, yeah, it looks like we're good. So, right, in this video, I'm going to be looking back on some of my older videos. Even before the old Life of Jord days, there was another YouTube channel called Challenge 365. This goes back about 5 years ago now. It was the first channel I ever started, and yeah, it's going to be slightly cringy to look back on some of these videos, but also I'm kind of looking forward to it because I haven't watched these in years. And I think there'll be a little bit of some cringy moments, but there'll be some insights to get from it as well. Yeah, morning guys, morning Jason. I don't think I'm bringing back the Gangnam Style anytime soon, but maybe I can find that video. I don't even remember that. I don't remember doing that dance, but I'm gonna go find it in a minute. I'm not sure we need to improve any of the older videos. They all had their unique charm. Yeah, definitely true. I'm going to go back right now, and first let me show you. So this is my old YouTube channel. You can see myself there when I was about 22. It's Challenge 365. And my idea for this was to do a challenge every single day for a year. And I was going to call it Challenge 365, come up with a new challenge and do one thing every day that scares me. It actually is an all right idea, I think. It could have been a cool TV show, but you know, I didn't end up following through with it. I didn't really know how to shoot films or edit at the time, so I ended up falling out of love with it, and I didn't do a challenge every day, so I stopped doing it. But all the videos I still left on here before I started the Life of Jord channel. Yeah, why not? I'll link it. If you want to go and have a laugh, I'll put it in the... There you go, it's that. Actually doesn't even come up in search anymore. I was trying to search for it earlier and I couldn't find it. But yeah, let's have a look at some of these videos. Let me know if you're getting the sound through, by the way. You should be. I did check it, but just in case. Yeah, flashy intro.
I'm Jordan Simons and this is Challenge 365.
Wow, that's so beautiful. Like my channel.
This year I'm leaving normality behind. I'm going to be traveling the world doing one thing every day that scares me. Whether it's shooting guns.
I think this is
Hopping on the Interrail. Being an ultra in Serbia.
Yeah, we're
chilling with a slot.
Serbia game felt great.
So we will be traveling all around the world.
West Virginia.
Trying to complete 365 challenges in 365 days.
I'm rubbish at this. It's not the worst video. It took me a long time to
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
So if you want to follow me do 365 challenges in 365 days, then please subscribe here. And I'll be back with daily videos.
Honestly, I mean, I'm not that upset with that. I do look a lot younger. This was in May 20th, 2014. You can't see it there, but if I show you there, that was uploaded in 2014. I think the main difference from what I did there is just being more comfortable on camera. Every time I filmed then, I was so uncomfortable and awkward, and like I did that weird little cringy look away because I didn't. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here at the end, basically.
And I'll be back with daily videos.
That little smirk, but yeah, I mean that's not the worst. Let me go into here, my first vlog. This one thing you'll notice is I had this, I don't know why I put it on, but I had this like thicker Cockney accent when I was filming, and you'll see what I mean compared to how I talk now, which is more my natural voice. Yeah.
I've decided that even though I can't do daily videos for you, I'm going to be doing a weekly video up until July 20th when I can start doing daily again. This is the first episode of a weekly vlog series, and today I'm going to London to meet up with a mate.
This is a trip down memory lane. Milton Keynes, that's where I'm from.
So I'm basically off to London to meet my friend Kai, who is an actor. to shoot some videos, hopefully, and brainstorm a few ideas. So hopefully we'll make a cool video for you guys.
Oh, that little smirk. This was kind of like, this was the way people were vlogging at the time. I sort of based this off of Ben Brown and Fun for Louis. You just had like a little point and shoot camera and just filmed your day. And I just did like exactly the same as they were doing, to be honest, rather than putting my own spin on it. I mean, it's not...
So I just got to central London. I've got to try and find Kai now. It's a gorgeous day. Can't find Kai, so I thought I'd get iced coffee anyway. I'll go find him in a minute. Here he is.
Mate Kai, I don't know if any of you were following at the time, but this was Kai in 2014, and then me and him went to learn jiu-jitsu in China for 2 months. So this is one of my best mates, and then if you might have recognized him from those videos, but we learned, maybe I'll show you one of those videos in a minute. We just basically spent 2 months in China doing jiu-jitsu.
Welcome to London.
I'm here with Captain America.
Welcome to London.
So we decided to do a couple interviews today. Hopefully that video will be up in a couple weeks' time. And it's going well so far.
I think what I did here is like I didn't really give much of a story, or I was kind of more scared of talking to the camera so much, so I was just doing little snippets here and there that didn't really give people like an insight into what I was actually doing. So that's one thing I would change. Like explain it more.
Right, we just finished up in Leicester Square, so we're going to go and jump on some Boris bikes. First time I cycled in London. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, like it's all just like bam, bam, bam. Instead, I'd rather be talking more to the camera, you know. But it's good memories. Like even though like this is...
We just got to Hyde Park. Gonna go ask a few more questions.
Yeah, still good to look back on. So what we were actually doing, by the way, I was trying to shoot a video of asking every single person we met, that's why we were doing these interviews, what it is that scares them. Think of one thing that scares them, and then I was going to try and do all of those things that scare them. So again, I didn't think it was a bad idea, but in the end, because I was just filming with this point and shoot camera and I didn't really know what I was doing so much, all of the audio was terrible, all of the wind was coming through and cutting out what everyone said, so I didn't even end up making that video or using it. But that was a lesson for me to, you know, either shield from the wind or have a microphone, because I couldn't hear what anyone was saying at the end of it.
Come on.
Yeah, broke the camera.
Just dropped the camera and it wasn't working at all. Just bang on it a little. It works again.
Blur syndrome.
Check out this bike.
Desire. I just saw that comment. You were suffering from blur syndrome, an unconscious desire to be Cockney. Yeah, I'm from Milton Keynes originally, just like an hour outside London, and there are a lot of people there with more Cockney Essex accents. So I think I was exposed to that more, but it's not really my accent.
50 miles per hour made by Rolls Royce. Awesome. So at the moment we're just going around London asking people what it is that scares them.
Yeah, there you go.
Getting some pretty cool answers. The next leg of this London triathlon is on foot. Then we've got the swimming section, so we're heading to the Thames.
I made a joke. Yes.
Kai, what is it that scares you?
I don't know what really scares me. Death.
Cheers,
For all you international people, this is where the Queen lives. So we're just going to pop in for a spot of tea with her.
Put a dog. That was what I remember at the time with YouTube. Get a dog or a cat in there, instant like.
So we're outside another country in Trafalgar Square at the moment, where Kai, as he is an actor, is one of the lead acts. There he is. Remember this?
So my mate Kai was on West End at the time, and I do remember I went back another day to go and see him perform, and I took my camera in because I was trying to do daily vlogs and vlog at the time, and I filmed a bit of his performance when I went there with my dad. And then the usher came down and took my camera off me and made me delete it, and then like my family were embarrassed, but I thought it was fine because I was trying to be a YouTuber. Obviously not fine. Don't go and film in theatres.
This face, Kai Brigden. Opposite. Don't jump on giant bronze lions when it's 30 degrees. It hurts. And there's a giant blue cock. And this is what our security guards look like in England. How you doing, Kai?
It's very hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst, but I think it's a bit slow. I'm going to finish that one there and then go find something else. But like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Let's find a random one. What should I choose? You guys let me know. These are the options from my old channel. I don't know. I mean, in the meantime, I'm going to watch this one, the Amsterdam Milk Challenge, because it's just stupid. But if there's any others you have suggestions of, I'll go back and watch one of those videos.
Right, this is why you don't lose a fantasy football bet.
So a bit of context, I should have given context. Me and my mates had a bet on fantasy football, soccer, for anyone in the country that doesn't call it football when you should. And whoever came bottom of the fantasy football table had to get a bus to Amsterdam and pour a pint of milk on their head, for some reason. That's my mates, we just went there together in the end for the weekend. I lost. $18-hour bus, by the way. It's an easy bus. It's like £5. Should have included that.
I'm Twitter Simons, and I'm rubbish at fantasy football. Next year, raise the stakes. Baked beans in Barcelona. Oh dear.
That could have been good. I should have just given it more context. But yeah, that happened. I had to go to Amsterdam and pour a pint of milk on my head, and then basically be there for the weekend. Luckily, I had a change of clothes. Have I met Ben and Louis yet? I never got to meet Ben Brown, and he's kind of stopped vlogging in that way since. I would have liked to meet him. He seemed like a cool bloke. Louis, yeah, I met him a couple times last year, which was cool. Seemed like a nice guy. Met him at an event in London called Borderless. Yeah, you see like the reactions now. It's yeah. About that weekend, we got a bus there and then a bus coming back on the Sunday night, and our plan was just to go and party for the weekend and have some fun. And we had we didn't even have a hotel booked. We just planned to stay there overnight in the bus station because we're idiots, and then getting back the next day. So altogether we were there for like 36 hours or something. But my mate Sam, the one that was filming then laughing, he lost his passport while we were in Amsterdam. So while me and my mates had to get back, because we still had to be back for work on the Monday or Tuesday, we ended up leaving my mate Sam in Amsterdam because he wouldn't have been able to get back on the bus. They didn't let him on the bus without his passport, and he had to go to the police station, get like an emergency visa to get back to England, and ended up getting on the train back to England without his passport, and they let him in just by him using his British accent to say, no, I am a British citizen. this, and please let me in. And eventually he did get let in. But that was a fun weekend, and stupid but fun. Let's try this one.
I have an announcement.
It's a flashy intro.
I've decided to stop vlogging. Instead, I want every one of my videos to be one of my challenges. Now, I'm talking anything. This could be bungee jumping, scuba diving, firewalking, roller coasting.
Using stock footage then when I didn't even know what it was.
It just doesn't matter. If you were me on a 6-foot unicycle, I'll do it. And this should leave me more time to concentrate on editing, so I can give you things like flashy production values.
Remember how long these took me to edit?
Cheesy 70s intros. Sexy montages.
Oh yeah.
And much more. Thank you for watching this public service announcement from Challenge 365. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, then please subscribe here, and I'll be back with my challenges from all over the world.
All over the world.
I'm Jordan Simons, and this is Challenge 365.
Michael Caine. And this is Challenge 365. Wow. I don't think like the editing is not that bad. I was gonna say I was critiquing it, but like all I would do, I guess, is just like give more context to people. But the editing is not awful. But I think for all of these older videos, I was kind of just doing like 1 minute here, 2 minute here, whatever, rather than really telling a full story. And I guess I would change that now. Instead, I'd do like more of a story and make it longer. And I wish I'd kind of done that at the time. Anyway, hey, I think you should do a challenge for us. And I have one for you. Hit me, Cambies. What's the challenge? I honestly wouldn't even think about doing those things in public. Yeah, I know. I don't think I'd do that. I would do it, to be honest, but I just didn't mind. I didn't mind what I looked like. So this is where I first did it's my mate John Cheng there. He's the person I first went away traveling with. I'm gonna try this one, Tomatina. This was cool. It's a tomato throwing festival. Like 5 of our mates came and joined us there. It was cool. It's like 6 of us all just getting covered in tomatoes, drinking sangria. So again, I don't think the editing's that bad. It's like a sort of highlight video. I think it's all right, but I think this is probably the mistake I was making at the time because I was more like self-conscious about filming myself and talking to the camera. I didn't end up filming a lot and giving a lot of context or story to it. If I'd had that maybe a few minutes longer and be like, hey guys, we're on the way to Tomatina right now. This is really cool. I'm here with my mates here. Giving a bit of more personality to it, then it would have been a better video. And I think like that's a mistake a lot of people make. Just put yourself out there, get yourself on camera, even if it's really cringy. And then you've got something to look back on a few years later. Right, so I challenge you to post one more video to it. What, to Challenge 365 you mean? To go back and post a video to this channel. I could do. One more really cringy video. Don't the tomatoes hurt when they hit you? Oh, yeah, like if you get, loads of people had goggles. So if you have goggles, you're fine. But if you don't have goggles, you're just getting hit in the eye with tomatoes and the ears with tomatoes. So when you actually get hit with them, yeah, it's painful. What would be... I think as I got further, I started getting more confident on the camera. So like if I went into one of these, I'm going to watch a couple more. If I went into, let's say this one, I think I started talking to the camera more.
Good morning. We're in Darjeeling, and that was the door of our hostel. And check this out. All you have to do is walk about 5 yards.
Ah, it's frozen. I mean, my internet seems fine. I'm still streaming, so I don't know why YouTube's frozen.
Good morning. We're in Darjeeling, and that was the door of our hostel. And check this out. All you have to do about 5 yards.
Is that working, guys? I can't. For me, it's frozen on my side. Let me know in the comments, but for me, it looks like it's completely frozen. That's the trouble with the internet here right now. Alright, I'm gonna try and play now.
You have this.
I'm gonna start up from the beginning. Looks like the internet's back.
Good morning. We're in Darjeeling, and that was the door of our hostel. And check this out. All you have to do is walk about 5 yards. You have this.
Yeah, cool. Looks like we're good now.
Amazing. Oi, oi!
Oi, 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 Savaloy.
Yeah, this is more real. I think this is more in the style that I started.
This is our first day in Darjeeling, and we're off to find a tea estate, I think. Should be cool.
Because I started figuring out more of my style, and then I started making it more real, like just showing a day in my life, and that's why it became more like showing.
Right, because these roads are so difficult, there's like no buses and no taxis, just jeeps everywhere.
It's a really cool place, by the way. Darjeeling in the northeast of India, right on the border with Nepal. Spent about a week there, just walking around there, having tea. It's great.
This is absolutely epic. Look at this. Look at that though.
Yeah, beautiful place. I think this is where, like, yeah, I'm just showing more of it, you know? Like,
Honestly, hadn't really been blown away by India yet, but it's incredible.
I'm gonna make Carrie, even.
Well, that was really cool. Just went to the Darjeeling tea factory there. and got shown how to make tea. But they don't sell any, so we need to go find some tea now.
Yeah, that's a really cool place. I have to say that I wasn't overawed with India at first. I think going there as like a 22, 23-year-old, I think I was 22 maybe, it was quite overwhelming to go to all of Jaipur and Agra and Delhi, and there's a lot of people around. But once we got up to the north, up here where it was more relaxed and beautiful scenery, I really, really enjoyed Darjeeling. Let me think, that's a good question. Am I 24? Yeah. Here, November 1st, 2014, I would have been 24.
So this place is called Rangiers Ropeway, and it's a 40-minute cable car, which looks just like a ski lift over Darjeeling. So wish us luck.
I think it makes such a difference, just giving a bit more personality, a few more jokes, a bit more of context to what we're doing. Even though, it's not as short and snappy, it probably makes it more, it does make it more engaging.
We made it! Now for a cozy taxi ride back to Darjeeling with 10p.
Cheapest and most beautiful taxi ride I've ever had.
With a little point and shoot like this, it wasn't an expensive or good camera. You don't really get the sunset. Playing cards, our favourite pastime.
Right, awesome day. Darjeeling was amazing, so much better than anywhere else in India so far. We've got to be up early to try and go see the Himalayas. So I'm Jordan Simons. This is Challenge 365.
Yeah, I still had my bashing the camera then. That's where that came from. I'm going to try and find one more on this channel, and then I'll go to the Life of George channel as well, and I'll do a couple of my proper old ones from there. What would be funny? Let's go older. Oh dear. Well, now I've looked at it, I guess I've got to.
Okay, it's Saturday morning, I'm so hungover.
Oh, look at me, my eyes.
But I'm going to a beer festival, because that's the English way.
Great.
Why do I do this to myself? Road trip.
Wow, so
This is cool. Expecting like a tiny little festival. Check this out.
It's just a beer festival for the day. In England, everyone gets together and drinks beer in the summer on a nice day. Fun fact, that's the estate of the guy that owns Marshall, like the amps. So they just put it on each year and invite everyone to go there.
The summer mate Connor is meeting us in Thailand in January, yeah?
looks like I do talk about it.
This guy, I just licked him.
I'm licked me, you dirty bastard.
Right, that was really cool. Good beer festival. But predictably,
What is a pussy?
predictably, we're going out tonight. What's up, guys? It's a couple of days later. That was the beer festival. I was way too hungover to try and do the vlog in the morning, so it'll be a pretty short vlog for you this week. Well, if you could even call it a vlog, really. It was more of a informational video on the dangers of alcohol. Anyway, good news for this week. I've now handed in my notice at work, and it's only 5 weeks left now until I actually finish my job, which is awesome. I've still got a few weeks left in England after that, where I'm just travelling around England, doing a few challenges. I'm still going to be doing the weekly videos. And then I'll be leaving on the round the world trip in the middle of August, which I really can't wait for. I've got so much exciting stuff planned. It's going to be awesome. I've got like challenges planned all the way through, so I really can't wait. Anyway, that's it for this week. My name's Jordan Simons. This is Challenge 365, and this is my weekly vlog.
So that was my idea, I guess. I forgot about that. I was going to be doing a vlog each week leading up to it, just to get better at it and to learn how to edit and make sure I got something out at least. So then when I got ready to travel and when I actually left, it was a better standard. And I guess that did help me. But then when we started actually traveling, it didn't continue as much as I'd like to. So yeah, there you go. It's fun. Right, have you been to Dharamsala? I heard that it's a really good place in northern India. I haven't been yet. No, I've heard lots of people that have, and bit like that's more northwest, right? And I'd like to get to that region. I think I said before in another stream that is where I was planning to be right about now in the last couple of months, but you know, sometime in the near future. This hairstyle should be on UNESCO's list to preserve forever. Pardon me. Yeah, yeah, the less said about that, the better. So here's my challenge for you, Jordan. You do a vlog for life for Life of George channel, going to a car track and race a car to post that video on Challenge 365 when things open, that is. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to. I actually did do a video on the Life of George where I got to race some cars around in Bucharest in Romania. We got to go to this like defensive driving school, and I got to drive. It was really cool, actually. Like I got to drive a car even sideways. I don't know if I'll be able to find that on here to show you what I mean. I got to drive it sideways. But let me know if there's any videos on this Life of George channel that you want to see, even from a long time ago. I'm going to go all the way back in a second. Let me just see if I can find that video quickly where I did get to. It was back in Bucharest, in the first time I went to Bucharest, where I met Olivia there. It was like the first video. Yeah, this one. There you go. Yeah, I got to do that around the race.
Come back.
I did actually get I could do that again. I've got nothing against it, but so I did actually
greater
do this
side slip, more, then now go left, go right, and you will have an overturning
So this is
situation.
cool, like
go
the back
left,
wheels are
right,
the opposite to
exactly.
the front wheels.
In real situations, just one moment, it's, yeah, very good. Now you have a very
So
good
it's
reaction.
learning how to drive on ice.
Good. Slow down, slow down.
I'm a terrible driver. I've barely driven until the last 5 years.
It's like a drift on silent.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that.
I hope so.
Please don't
He's going to hit this ramp.
Not the Denver, right?
Okay, here we go.
Then he drove the whole way around the track like that.
So cool. Not today.
Look at the road.
What's up?
Good times.
Oh my god.
Right, so first video on the Life of George. Yeah, it's cool. Casey Neistat-esque music.
How's it going?
Yeah, I mean, just chill. I could do this all day. Just gonna keep looking back on old videos. Right, no, I won't do it all day. Let's go back to the oldest video then. So the oldest one, I think, is it's these two, the Quit My Job to Travel the World. And I guess some of you would have seen that. It was like I did like 1 second a day from my challenge 365, and the same here. I did a bunch of clips. I won't play it right now because this channel, it has, both of these are copyrighted songs on this video and on this video. The copyrighted songs that I can't monetize, and although this channel isn't monetized yet, I kind of think if I play it, then this video might get removed or the stream might get stopped. So I'm not going to play these videos, but I can go back to this one, which is the first video I made that's an actual vlog. This is Western Australia, where I lived in Perth for 6 months. Episode 1. Still got 6,000 views.
Good morning.
Not so bad.
Welcome to the first episode of The Life of Short.
Audio is terrible.
I'm just finishing up my working holiday visa now in Australia. I've got like 2 days left before I fly back off to Asia. So today,
Where was I?
we make the most of the sunshine. It's a public holiday here, so we're going to the beach.
Oh no, you know me!
Cindy.
You make a video.
You do that?
Yeah.
These are all people that I stayed in the hostel with, because actually I ended up spending like 2 months living in a hostel while I was in Perth. Not at the end here, while at this point I was living in an apartment, but for the first couple months I stayed in the hostel.
go to the
and
beach.
met a bunch of people. Hi, Claudia. Cool. People all over the world, like Italian, French, German, UK, like they're all just living and working there together. Nice.
So this is Cottesloe Beach in Perth. It's one of the 2 main beaches. You got Cottesloe and Scarborough. They're both beautiful, really. Like, completely free. Just come down here, chill out for the day. Get everyone down there.
That's it. Yes.
One of the best things about travel.
Yeah, audio
Every
is.
single other person I met is from Italy, South Korea, Chile, Brazil, England. Everyone's just met each other today.
Wow.
But the perfect thing is, it doesn't matter. We just hang out together on the beach. Everyone's
How funny. Like, I didn't even know that I was going to say that, and I just said the same thing.
just
boring.
friends. Everyone's from different hostels, but we're all friends straight away.
Good vibes is the only thing we giving off. Oh, you say that you feeling it. Haters didn't get the invite, huh? But I bet that they hearing this, making noise off the Richter. Kodak lifestyle, you better take a picture. Magazine centerfolds, now I'm thinking bigger. Fuck the average Joe, boy, you know I'm trying to differ. It's so
You know,
far.
it's funny at the time as well, in like 2015 when this was, it wasn't so common, or it was actually still quite uncommon for people to be walking around vlogging and talking to a camera. So you saw in this video there, people jumping in the background and being like, hello, and like, you know, saying, oh, it's weird. I'm not saying it's weird, but it just was more uncommon to see people vlogging. Now a lot more people vlog, and it's more common. There's a lot of people just like, oh look, there's another vlogger. But then, like, there wasn't many people.
I think I'm doing it, anything is possible, and boy, I think I'm proving it. People looking up to me, I'm really kinda new to this. Yeah, they looking up to me, I'm really kinda new to this.
Right, check this out. Just started walking away from the beach, and all these trees are just filled with parrots. Have a look.
You can't really see them here, but like in Perth, there's loads of parrots in the trees.
Alright, maybe you can't see. Yeah. And the beach is right there.
Yeah, beautiful sunset.
That's it. Beautiful sunset and an awesome way to finish off my last day at the beach in Perth. I've just got...
See, I really enjoyed Australia. That's the question there. What did you think of Australia? I really liked it, and I really enjoyed spending time in Perth, but I haven't seen the rest of Australia yet. My original plan was to do a big road trip and get around to the East Coast and whatever, and like, I definitely want to do that eventually, and now maybe when they open up again, I can. But for the last few years, it's more been like, if I go there, I'm going to be spending a lot of money on traveling around Australia because it's quite expensive. So instead, I've gone to cheaper countries. But in the future, I'd definitely like to go back and explore more of Australia. I guess that one, how to travel the world continuously, the first step. 4 years ago. This was the day I left Australia to start the whole life is your thing.
Okay, so today I'm going to start to show you how I make money while traveling. I've just checked out of that hostel. I've been living there for the past few months working on the working holiday visa, which is a great way.
Kind of true, kind of not. I think I was trying to say this is how you can start just as a backpacker. I started off in Banjo's Backpackers, living there for the first couple of months. Then I got a flat for like 3 months while I was working. And then as my lease on my flat ran out, because I knew I was leaving, I spent the last couple of weeks
to make money while you're traveling. Honestly, I had absolutely no money when I came to Australia, but I've got here, earned some money again, live pretty comfortably.
I cleaned toilets in this place for the first few weeks because I didn't have any money for accommodation, and it's like $30 a night, even stay in a 20-bed dorm. So I ended up cleaning the toilets to get free accommodation while I was looking for a job.
And now I'm ready to go travelling again. But all that means is I've saved up a pot of money. So what happens when that runs out? Well, the only way to keep travelling is try and make money while on the road. So what do I mean? Well, for the last 6 months I've been working on a working holiday visa in Australia, and that's enabled me to save and live pretty comfortably in Perth. But though I've saved up a bit of money to go travelling now, it doesn't really work well for the future. I'll have that pot of money and eventually it will disappear. Even if I budget for $10 a day for a year, eventually that money will run out. So you need to try and find a way to make money while on the road. Makes sense, right? So what I'm going to do today is try and take the first step towards that. I'm going to go meeting a lady to see about doing some web design work for her, creating her website while I'm on the road. I don't have any special training in web design. I've never worked in a job in it, but what I have done is I've taught myself. I realised that that's a job you can do on your laptop, so over the last year or two I've been learning how to create websites on my laptop. It's pretty easy now with WordPress.
So I think here you can see like the difference here between a year ago is I just put myself out there more and started talking to the camera as if it was a real person, and actually putting what I wanted out there. And this was really hard at the time to do this, for sure. I remember how much this was difficult and how many takes there would have been of me talking to the camera like this, but it is, at least I was actually saying what I wanted to do.
All you have to do is just keep going, figure it out, and eventually, if you enjoy it and you take the time to learn it, someone will pay you money to do it. And that's a rule for life, I think. If you really enjoy something and you spend enough time practicing it, you'll get good at it, and then someone else will be willing to pay you to do it. But right now, the first step for that is to go and see if I can get this website. Let's go.
Lindo, yeah, it's the, what's the name of it? It's the soccer stadium, the football stadium. Perth Glory, it was that stadium. And is that the woman who never pays you? Yes, it is, actually. So I lined up this work, and it was like, I think it was like 2,500 Aussie to do a website for this woman that I had been working with before. Never paid me. I wonder if she'll be on it. I don't think she's on the camera.
Okay, I'm now walking to this woman's home office where hopefully I'm going to make a pitch and secure a website. If I do manage to get this, then it'll probably... I have to do it over the next month in Asia, but that'll probably enable me to live in Asia for free for the next month. I'm not going to film when I go in there, because I think that'd be rude. So I'll let you know how it goes. Fingers crossed.
Okay, so good news. I got the website. High five. Little do you know.
That means the hard work starts now. So what I have to do pretty much for the next month is be in and out of hotel rooms, building that website, and just making sure I deliver on it so I can get the next job. But
Yeah, so I had a bunch of money saved anyway from the past few months in Australia, saving up ready to travel again. But I figured if I can secure a web design job, which is the work I've been doing for this woman as well, to build her a new website, which she said she needed, then I'd have some money still coming in. Unfortunately, I did a lot of that work, and then I think she had some kind of financial problems, or she had some sort of problems where she just decided she didn't want to pay and they didn't need the website. And because me being quite naive and just assuming that she'd be honest with it, I didn't have a contract up front, and I didn't receive any payment up front. And then so when it came to it, delivering the work like a month and a half later, which I'd spent a lot of time on, I just never got paid. So, you know, I didn't give her the login to the website, but that didn't really matter that much in the end. She didn't care, she just didn't pay me. And then, yeah, that was a lesson, I guess, to try and get paid some up front if you're going to do this. But actually, it made me more concentrate on doing more of the YouTube and filming and vlogging, because I didn't really want to be reliant on any client side of it. I didn't want to be reliant on people to pay me. I knew if I really concentrated on YouTube and concentrated on video, then I'd be more reliant on myself and just getting AdSense and building up what I really wanted to do instead of doing web design. So it was a lesson, painful lesson, but something I learned from.
But awesome. It's the first step towards leading a location-independent lifestyle. Now I'm going to go meet my friend to say goodbye and then go to Bali.
There it is, man.
Just a pub.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
$10 pint.
See you like a month. Well, a few months.
See
you later, man.
Yeah.
Right, so that's it. That's the end of my West Australian adventure for now. So I'll go back to the hostel, grab my stuff, off to the airport, off to Bali.
I like those sunglasses. Oh, backpack.
Right, I'm just about packed. And now I've got to go say goodbye to a few people.
I just saw here. Sorry, I just saw some questions. Is that the woman who never pays you? Yep. If I remember, the web design one ended badly, right? Yep. Ended with a lesson. Did you find you didn't like to hear your own voice on video? I know loads of people who struggle with this, and loads of people, when they hear their voice, they don't like it. I don't remember not liking it. I just kind of got used to it. I never really had that problem where I hate hearing my own voice. If I'm in control of the edit, I'm fine with it. I completely don't mind when I'm editing myself. If it's like a live video or if it's a me talking on stage or being in an interview, I really don't enjoy listening to those back. I hate it because I hate it when you stumble and fall and it feels cringy. But when I'm editing myself, I'm fine with it. Subiaco Oval. It might be what it's called, but yeah, I don't know. It's the Perth Glory Stadium. This is more like a Danny Dyer video now. Yeah. Is that website still up? No. So I think they did it in the end, build another website, and I just let it go. You know, I let it go. It was going to take too much of my energy to fight it and whatever, so I let it go and moved on.
You going, Danny?
Still go, yeah. Still going.
I'm happy to meet you.
Yeah,
Okay.
French. Ooh.
Continue with your video, it's really nice.
I'll try.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Mothman.
Nice to meet you.
You too, dude. Take care.
Safe.
That's it. Checked out the hostel. Ready to go. Bags are packed. Next stop, going to the airport. Right, after all of that, I've forgotten my phone. So I need to go back to the hostel. It's not the last time I'll be there. Go get my phone and hopefully try and make the flight. Forgot my phone. Right, so let's try that again. Time to go. Bags are packed.
You know a fun story about this hostel is I got it was one night that we were all up really late, and the first time that I was there when I was cleaning the toilets there, and we were all up really late drinking next to the reception there and like making a bunch of noise while other people still had work in the morning, because some people that were staying there still had work too. And I remember like the staff kept telling us to be quiet, and we weren't quiet. And then my mate, John Cheng, who was the one that was in Lombok with me, came back that night after he'd been working at a bar at like 1 a.m. And he came back and joined us for a couple of drinks while we were still making noise. And then in the morning, because the staff had got annoyed with us, everyone that was drinking there got kicked out of the hostel for making too much noise. And they were all like, oh, you can't stay here anymore. Including my mate, John Cheng, who just turned up for like the last drink of it. Whereas me, because I was working there and because I was cleaning the toilets for them, they didn't kick me out and they kicked everyone else out. And it's bad. I needed it at the time because I needed it in order to be able to stay there and get a job. So I was like, sorry, mate. And I ended up staying with John Cheng later in other hostels. But at the time, I was like, mate, I'm sorry I got you in trouble, but I can't leave. So yeah, he doesn't care. He didn't care at the time. It was just funny the way it worked out.
Including my phone this time, and now it's off to the airport. Let's go to Bali. Right, take 3. Okay, I'm finally ready to leave. All my bags are packed. I have my phone and my flight ticket this time, so I'm printing it off. And now, let's go to Bali. Right, I think I sort of messed up here. I'm in the wrong place. So now I need to get a taxi, or I'm going to miss my flight. Well, after all of that, it was delayed anyway, but at least that gives me time to say goodbye to Australia and to tell you about what I want to do. So, I've already been travelling for over a year now, but it feels like I'm just about to start. What I want to do with this is just show you how to travel the world continuously, how to make money on the road. It's not going to be easy, it's going to be difficult at times. I'm going to be trying doing daily videos, and I've never done that before, but hopefully, if you come along with me, then we can figure it out together. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is my life.
Oh, that makes me a little bit happy to see that, because I had no idea, and I had all of those like goals and dreams of wanting to be able to do it, but no idea how I was going to do it. Yeah, a little bit choked up. Yeah, it's nice to look back on that. I haven't watched that since I made it, to be honest. I'm going to try and find that Banawi Gangnam style. What the hell is it? I don't remember this at all. Do you reckon it was this one? It's 11 minutes long, so I'm going to try and skip through it. Me doing Gangnam style apparently.
Good morning and welcome to Banawi.
Beautiful place.
Just jumped up the 10-hour bus there, and now I'm in Banawi, which is the rice terraces place in the north of Manila. So we're going to go explore for today. Just met a nice German girl on the bus. I think we're going to go explore together. I'll introduce you to her and make a day of it. But now I've got to crack on to town. Let's go.
That sounded so douchey. Just met a nice German girl on the bus. But she was a cool girl.
Let's go, baby.
Thank you. Now I'm going to introduce you now. Don't be shy.
No.
Okay.
Just putting random people on camera.
So I found a room. This is 100 each for 2 beds, which is $2 each. Me and Linda, who doesn't want me introduced yet. But I guess I'll introduce her now anyway. It's Linda from Germany.
Hi.
Just met on the bus. He's a flight attendant here for 2 months, right?
I wouldn't really do that anymore. At the time, I was just like putting the camera in front of people and being like, hey, talk to the camera. I don't think I'd do that because some people just aren't so comfortable with it and you don't want to just shove the camera in their face. But at the time, I was like, I didn't really appreciate that so much, but now I wouldn't do it so much.
Yeah, cool. So now we're going to get showered up and then go out and explore Banawi.
It's cool though how you can just like have a conversation with someone on the bus and then end up traveling together for a while. Like,
Viva Las Vegas!
especially when you're doing it in a real backpacker style.
Like just casting things.
I've got to film this. Oh my god, okay. We just started having this jam till it focuses. Can you see all these little currents? They're not currents. What? Come on, focus. That's so grim.
That was our breakfast. We ended up like, oh yeah.
No way.
She's super cute by the way. Let's be honest.
Hey. Hello. Hello, darling. Belgian Helen. Oh, wow. His name? My name? Miro.
Get a dog on camera, get a like. So I'm
So
gonna try
plan
and
for
find.
the day so far.
Why did I do Gangnam Style?
Check out this, okay? I thought this the whole way through Philippines. You could have like a whole photography section just on basketball nets of Philippines. But absolutely anywhere, like just in a tiny nook and cranny, you'll find a basketball net. Like that, on the side of the road. It's really cool, they love it here. Anyway, that's a cool viewpoint, and now we're going to walk on and see if there's another one. Try and get higher into the terraces.
Maybe here?
But still got a good view. Whoa! What was that? Hey. You're crazy.
I'm sorry, I cannot find. Someone said at the beginning of this.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, what's happening? What's going on? I wanted to say, oh, good.
Gangnam Style.
Wanted to stay out for a while.
I cannot find that.
This is a disaster. Right now, I am in Banawi. Today we're going to another rice terrace. Still with Linda from yesterday. I'm going to go exploring more. Right now, actually, I guess, I'm going to refill the water bottles, which we found somewhere that refills it for free, which is really nice. They told us water should be free, so we're going to refill the bottles for free. And then after that, we're jumping in our tricycle that we booked yesterday to head to the next rice terraces, which is meant to be beautiful. Everyone said it's a really nice place to go. So
This one's a nice memory, actually. I just saw it here. But yeah, beautiful place. This is probably the last one. Unless
Good
any of you had
morning.
any suggestions.
It's 8 a.m.
Spent longer on this
and I'm
than
in
anything.
Oslo,
It's fun.
in Norway. And today, I'm really excited because after a year and a half of traveling, I'm finally going home to see my family and see my friends. All I've got to do is jump on a short flight now, back to London, and I'll see everyone tonight. Only my mum, my dad and my sister know I'm coming home. Everyone else, it's going to be a complete surprise. So today and tonight and then...
So funny story about this. I did this surprise where I flew back to surprise all my mates, and like my family knew about it, but no one else did. And I sort of flew back there, just staying off social media to surprise everyone. And then when I got back, 3 of my best mates were on holiday visiting one of my other mates. So I turned up to surprise them, and no one was there.
The next few days, I'm just going to try and see as many people as I can, surprise as many people as I can. Right now, I just need to get to the airport.
Oslo, expensive place to travel as a backpacker. But a cool city. Started to try and go for more of like a viral video, you know, like the idea of going back to surprise someone, and like that big ending, that big payoff. Obviously I didn't smash it, but it did alright. Obviously 20,000 views, 500 likes, 0 dislikes, which is rare these days. I would never get that many. But yeah.
You need to be sorted on my way. Doing that.
Pants you put from that, not American. The trousers.
After all this, finally ready to board.
Good times. Think you want to travel?
Cabin 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the center of the cabin, 2 left.
Nice and over. Have a good day.
Thanks guys for still coming. Mendel and Jamie around now. Yeah, it's so much fun to look back on this.
I'm just about to walk through arrivals. And my mum and my sister should be on the other side. So excited. I'm back in England. Oh my god.
Oh, the accent came back straight away. Back in England. I think it does though, actually. Even probably being back here for a couple months, my accent's going to come back stronger again than if you had spent the whole time away. It's just dependent on who you're around as well. You pick up other people's accents, I think. If I spent a lot of time in Essex or London, I'd probably get more Cockney.
My
mum of George.
Oh my god.
We have missed you so much. So long.
I hadn't seen her in like, I guess almost 2 years at this point. I've been travelling, then living in Australia, then travelling again, so it was at least a year.
I knew you were going to do something. The mum of Jord.
This was really early on as well, so they were just being really supportive because I hadn't done anything with the channel yet.
And the sis of Jord. And me, Jord.
My boy's home. My boy's home.
Right, so I'm now back in Milton Keynes, my hometown, where I grew up. I'm going to see one of my best mates, and he has no idea I'm coming back now. So I'm going to go knock at his door and hopefully surprise him. Right.
Oh yeah, it's one of my mates. Connor, just like turned up. So the idea was I was just going to go around and surprise a bunch of my mates, but like I said, quite a few of them were on holiday.
So now going into Buckingham, my other place I grew up when I was little. I'm going to go for dinner, right? Go for lunch?
Yeah, we are. We're going for. Sorry.
We were laughing because my mum always sounds like a news anchor when she gets past the camera. Yes, we are, Jordan, and then after that we're going to go for the weather.
Sorry, I'm driving, guys. Yeah, we're going.
Anyway, we're going for lunch. There we go. A proper English fish and chips. And now, to finish off, is to say hello to my dad. You can get in this way? So I'm back in England, in Buckingham, in my hometown, and it's all a bit surreal, but now I go out for a drink with my old man and call it a night. So thanks for watching, and this is my life. There we go. Good times. Twin sister, no, she's a few years older than me, but my slightly older sister. I spent 7 hours waiting overnight in that Costa for a cheap 6 a.m. Ryanair flyer out. Yeah, don't worry, I know that feeling very well. Yeah, cheers guys, that was actually really fun to look back on. And there's a bunch of other videos I could look back on as well, that now I've just started thinking through them. There's some that would be cool to look back on. So maybe I'll do this another time in the future. That was cool though. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you'd like to do that again with another time. Maybe I could do another live where I go through some of my other videos. I actually even have a channel that is older than Challenge 365, because I was looking at YouTube like in 2014-13, and I started making some videos then that are probably even worse. So I could go back and find that and just go through some more Life of Jord vids as well. For now, there's a little bit of a delay from when I'm talking to actually when it goes live. So I'm just gonna wait like a minute or so, see if you have any questions or comments or just like whatever. But yeah, that was cool to go through. That was cool to have a look at. Thank you for watching. Maybe I will do another one. It's just cool to also think that was only like, that last one was just over 5 years ago. Just over 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago. And it feels like such a long time because I've done so much in the meantime, because I've actually been out doing all the things I wanted to do, and like all of those memories that sometimes at the time that they're all back to back. You're a week here, a week there, a week there, and you don't really fully appreciate it sometimes in the moment because you're doing so much. But now when I look back on it, I think about all the cool things that I've been enabled to do because of YouTube. It just makes me really grateful for it. You know, it makes me grateful that I took the chance and I took like the opportunity at the time to try and do this. And then now I can look back on it and say, wow, yeah, like I really achieved something. Because I think sometimes when you're always looking forward, and this is something I'm guilty of massively, that I'm always trying to think, what's the next goal, what's the next thing I want to do. You don't fully appreciate the moment you're in, and you don't fully appreciate the things that I've been able to do. So looking back on it does make me massively grateful for all of this and having the ability to travel like I have done. So yeah, so do we have a challenge? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, if there is any specific challenge you want me to do, and could do for that Challenge 365 channel. Obviously, it won't be within the next month unless it's to do with staying in the UK. But yeah, maybe I could do something and re-upload it to that channel and see if there's anyone still kicking about. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to go back and find that other channel, as Sukaban Style mentions another time. But thanks